Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you right there. I want to welcome you to another one of my live streams. It is Friday night. I am feeling all kinds of feisty. The kids literally just went to bed a few moments ago, and I am in here right now to make what I think is a pretty cool announcement. And then we'll probably just talk about whatever else you guys want to talk about. So we'll do the announcement as people kind of flow in here, and then we'll make the announcement. We'll talk a little bit about the announcement, and then we'll move on to whatever other random topics folks want to talk about. So I see a couple of comic book soldiers here in the room. I want to say hello to Mushir is here. How you doing, brother? It is good to see you as always. Matthew is here. Robert Snyder is here. Nash is here. Isaac is here. Quest Dog is here. Randy Resnake is in the house. Nate McCall is in the house. Ramos, Mr. Ramos Jr. is here. Ray is here. Tina, how you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. I, again, have a quick announcement that we will do, and then we will provide a little bit of context around that announcement. And then we'll talk about whatever random things you guys want to talk about on a Friday night. Glitter and duct tape is in the house. How you doing? James is here. Daniel is also here. Allison is in the house. Seth, how you doing, my man? It is good to see you. It is good to see everybody. And again, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me just a little bit on this Friday night. All right. So I don't want to belabor, right, the whole announcement thing. So we'll throw it up here up front for all of you guys that are here. And then anyone that is watching this thing back on replay, don't want to bury it too deeply. So everyone knows, I think by and large, that I released a video earlier this week in which I talked about the features and functionality associated with Go Collect. I actually did basically a really cool demonstration of some of the main features of Go Collect. And I did this video because a lot of people over the last several months have been asking Go Collect doesn't have information on signed books, and they actually do. So I wanted to show that. And, what else does Go Collect offer? Like the blog post. How do you keep track of your comics in your collection? So I wanted to actually show how I do that with slabs with Go Collect for the purpose of insurance and stuff like that. So I just wanted to kind of touch on some of the major features and functionality of the website to kind of show people that there are some things there that might actually help them as collectors. This evening, well, I saw it this evening. It was probably sent earlier today. The folks over at Go Collect have decided to send over to me basically a discount code. And I've never asked for a discount code, but many of you have been like, hey, do you have a discount code? They have sent over to me this evening a discount code that I am going to reveal to you all tonight. And I want to pull up my email here real quick so I make sure that I don't get it wrong. And I actually closed it accidentally. But they said this thing, they sent it over. They said, we created a coupon code that is listed below for your audience. They say that this particular code will get your users or your viewers access to Go Collect's premium subscription for free for 30 days. And all you guys have to do is to head over to the website and basically sign up using this code. And you basically have access to Go Collect's premium subscription for 30 days. And I think it's really cool. Again, this is something that folks have been asking me about. And so I want to show that code right here, right now on screen so that you have it. The code that you will need to enter is basically my name, Regie, REGIE 1219. My guess is that this expires on 12/19. By the time I responded back, it was already late at night. These guys had already left for the day. So my guess is that it expires on 12/19, but I definitely want to encourage folks to actually sign up. And so I'll talk more about that in just a moment. But let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys real quick so that you can actually see where you plug this information in. And I think this is the right screen. So yeah, hopefully you all can see that. This is actually the Go Collect screen that you want to plug into. And basically all you have to do is to go over to gocollect.com. You access this particular page right here. You get to choose your username, whatever you want it to be. You plug in your email address, and then you plug in the coupon code. And the coupon code, as I mentioned, is already on your screen right now. It is Regie 1219. You plug that in, and then you go ahead and register, and then you have access for the next 30 days for free. And then you have an opportunity to check out all of the really cool bells and whistles and features and all that kind of stuff that I showed in that video a few days ago. If you missed the video, I definitely want to encourage you to go back, watch the video, because I think there's some good stuff in there. But go ahead and sign up. And to entice you all to actually sign up, what I want to do is I'm actually going to I think I'm going to put a post up on the community tab, and it's going to be a super simple post. It might just say, go collect, right? That's all it might say. And if you are in the US and you sign up, what I'm probably going to do is to put together, I think, a pretty cool stack of books, right? Books that have been given to me as like AOKs for me to pass back. I'm actually going to pass them back, some of them, right, back to somebody as part of this. Basically, what I will say is that if you sign up for the Go Collect thing between tonight and tomorrow morning, when I get up around 7 o'clock, I will shut this thing down. Maybe I'll wait a little bit, maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock, give people on the East Coast a little bit of time, given that it's 8 o'clock right now for people to actually see it. But I'll give you a little bit of time. And then basically what I'm going to do is if your name is listed in the comment section, your username is listed in the comment section, then I will pull you into a random.org and I will randomize the list, and I will actually award someone, maybe two someone's, I don't know yet, some cool books, right? And they're going to be probably raw books from AOKs that have been sent over to me. I need to see what's in some of the bins down here, down by my feet, and I'll do something awesome for some people out there. But I basically want to send a message to these folks that Go Collect, that we take action over here, right? So I want folks to sign up. You sign up, you go to the community tab, you find the post. It'll be a simple post that basically says Go Collect. You plug in your name in the comment section, and I will random.org you and hopefully be able to put you in the running to win a pretty cool stack of books from me. So let me pop back to the comment section here to see if folks are talking. So a couple of people like Cool Beans. Awesome, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is one of those things. Glitter and duct tape is thanking me, but here's the thing. A couple of things. Go Collect is a pretty cool sponsor. I've had an opportunity to work with these guys for several months. I dig them. But because you guys are always watching the videos, you're always engaged with the content, you show up for the live streams, all that kind of stuff, it puts people in a position where they're like, hey, let's do more. Let's give more. Let's give more opportunities. So you're thanking me. I will thank you, because again, as the channel continues to grow, more and more of these opportunities will continue to present themselves. So I appreciate you guys. Lon, how you doing? Espinosa. So hopefully you guys can actually take care of it. Head over there, gocollect.com, sign up using that code that I'll put back on the screen here in just a couple of moments. So Rob is like, it's awesome. So if you are already signed up, I don't think you get anything, right? So I think you have to be like a new subscriber, new user kind of thing. Like I said, by the time I messaged these guys back, they had already shut down for the day. So my guess is that if you already have a subscription, that subscription is assigned to your email address, it probably will not work for you. So you probably have to be like a naive user to be able to sign up for this thing. So what is this? Are Go Collect and CLZ the same thing? No, they are not. They are not. So basically, there you go. Keep it going, man. So basically, CLZ doesn't even operate out of the United States. I can't remember what country they operate out of, but they are not a United States-based company. And so CLZ is a great app for cataloging one's collection, right? A lot of people use it because you can actually scan barcodes and things like that and suck it into this database where you can actually organize your collection. And so people love CLZ. I've never used it. People swear by it, which I think is really, really cool. Go Collect is a pricing service. It is a pricing service for raw books. And then they have a ton of other features and functionality on the website. And I've done a video on that earlier this week that you can watch. What's happened is that the folks over at CLZ reached out to Go Collect and said, hey, can we access some of your pricing information. And they worked out a deal through which some of the, I think, hot books that are in the Go Collect database are actually pulled into CLZ. So you have the ability in CLZ to organize your collection. And if your book is, I'm thinking, one of these hot books, you can also see the fair market value of that particular comic. And so they are not the same thing, but they do have some type of relationship between them, but they are not the same. So hopefully that helps Seth kind of explain what's going on. Let me scroll down. Yeah, oh, Kyler's on it. Kyler's no joke. And I'm here. So here's the other thing. We're going to do this on the honor system. And I like Kyler. We are going to do this on the honor system. I'm not going to be checking anything. I'm going to be honest with you. It's one of those things, and I'm going to treat you guys like adults, right? So if people put their name, when I go post this thing up on the community tab, if people put their name in there, I'm going to assume that you are an honest and truthful person, and we're going to rock with it, right? I'm not going to be checking stuff. That's just not going to happen. So, oh, there you go. Ray is like they're in the Netherlands. Thank you, bro. I definitely appreciate it. I knew it wasn't the US, but I could not remember the country of origin for CLZ. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. CGC renewal. Can we use your discount code towards the subscription renewal? I don't know. I think you can. It's actually for CGC. It's actually not a discount. I get no discounts from them. It is actually an affiliate code, and it's an affiliate code in the sense that they give me a couple of bucks. They give me a couple of bucks for the referral. But there's no discounts. And I use that money to send books in to get graded. Then I use those books to come back to create content for you guys. But unfortunately, Go Collect. CGC offers no discount. So you have my apologies with that. Maybe one day, though. Maybe one day. I talk to them kind of sort of behind the scenes fairly often. So you never know. You never know what could happen. But thank you for asking, bro. I definitely appreciate that. So for those that don't know, I have an affiliate code in just about every single video. There's a couple of codes in there. One is for CGC. If you decide to get a membership, you can sign up using that affiliate code. There's one for Ebates if you decide to sign up for that to get that discount. And that one's basically you can save some money, you get some money back, blah, 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 for making purchases wherever you happen to be making them online, like Amazon and eBay and all that kind of stuff. And then there's the Patreon. I think we had a new person sign up for Patreon. Shout out to you. I'm actually going to try to drop a couple of the Patreon members' names in future videos. So definitely stay tuned for that. All right. Let me see. Scroll through. So here, let me throw this up one more time so you guys can actually get this code. This is the code again. So if you are watching this now on replay, the code is Regie1219. This is the sign up code. Kyler just confirmed that the code actually does work. You basically go to Code Collect, you try to register. There's a code. The very last data entry point is the code. You plug in Regie1219, and then we're off to the races. My goal is actually get like 20 people to sign up. I thought that'd be cool if we can do 20 this weekend. That would send a message when these guys come into the office on Monday and they're like, oh, look at all these people that signed up using this code. So, and also in full transparency, you guys know I'm a big fan of that. I get nothing. From Go Collect for you guys using this code right here. There is nothing that I get from them. This is honestly just a really cool thing that they've decided to do. And I'm like, cool, I'm in, let's do it. Because people have been asking me for a discount. And I'm like, I don't have one. It popped into my email today. Literally, what time did this come in? It came in at 10:36 a.m. 9 hours ago. And I did not respond until 5:36 this evening. So there you go. I had a busy day at work. So there you go. That is the code. So what else you guys want to talk about? Let me take this thing off the screen so that's not in my face all day. So what else you guys want to talk about? See what the folks are talking about. I try to be a nice guy. Code, you guys are signed up, which is awesome. What does it say? Even if you have a free account and use the code, it still works. There you go. My man Lowe. How you doing, brother? It is good to see you, my man. It is good to see you. Lowe is a cool dude. I dig him. Thank you, Tina. I definitely appreciate that. Scrolling down. That's the case for me as well. Yeah. So it sounds like I think a lot of people, well, not a lot of people. I know that some people did sign up when I released that video earlier this week. I had a couple of people like, I was on the fence and deciding between this, that, and the other thing. And I went ahead and did it. So I know a couple of people at least signed up, which I think is a really good move. Almighty Liger King, how you doing, brother? What did I think of X-Force and the Fallen Angels? So I did not read Fallen Angels, not yet. I read X-Force. I thought X-Force was really good. I enjoyed it. I thought the artwork was not good, but I thought X-Force 1 was actually pretty good. The whole thing with like Domino and where they were cutting themselves to attest to the fact that they were human. I thought that was a really cool way to kind of show the investigative side of X-Force. The way that whole issue went down with like Wolverine and Beast and that Predator that was on the island, I thought that was really cool. The whole thing with, I don't want to give it away for people that haven't seen it, but the activities that ensued and the way that issue ended, I thought was really, really cool. I enjoyed it. X-Force was one of those 3 books that I was actually looking forward to reading, and I think it delivered. Did not care for the artwork, did not care for that, but the story, the dialogue, the pacing, the narrative that was being told, I definitely enjoyed that. So hope to be able to check out Fallen Angels this weekend. I just have not had a chance. Several people have signed up. I definitely appreciate you guys for that. Again, as soon as I wrap up this post, I'm actually going to put that link up, that post up on the community tab. So definitely stay tuned for that. It will go up tonight just as soon as I wrap up this live stream. So probably should have had it set up before, but you know, poor planning. What does this say? Hey, Reg, what is the yellow label book on your right? On this side or this side? Which one is the yellow? This one, I'm guessing. That's actually my left side. Yes. Yeah, my left side. That is Suicide Squad. I think number 7, and it is signed by Jim Lee. That is actually, I want to say, the only Jim Lee signed comic that I have in my entire collection. That was actually sent to me by my buddy RB3. Man, probably well over a year ago. RB3 hooked me up with that book back there. He knew I was a Jim Lee fan. He was a very giving guy. So RB3 bundled it up, sent it over to me. And yeah, it's a pretty cool book, to be honest with you. So especially because I missed my opportunity to meet Jim Lee because I went to sleep. I was at WonderCon napping when Jim Lee was signing books. So there you go. What is this? Fallen Angels was better than I expected. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was not terribly excited about that book based upon the solicitations that I was able to read and based upon the articles that I read about the writer who actually worked on it. Didn't get me excited. So I mean, my expectations are low. So I mean, if you're saying it's good, I'm going to read it no matter what. But maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised, and I think that'll be a really cool thing if I am pleasantly surprised. And I've talked about this before. I am actually committed to getting the first 5 issues of all of the new X titles. I will get all the first 5 of all of them. And then over the course of reading those 5, I will decide which ones will stay on the pull list. Yeah, so we'll hopefully be reading Fallen Angels this weekend. Yeah, X-Force was definitely dope. I see you, bro. AZ, it was a dope book. It definitely was. Can we talk about X-Men 2? I did not read X-Men 2. I have not read X-Men 2. I am a little behind because I was traveling and all this kind of stuff. So I've been kind of out of the loop. I haven't made it. I hope to be able to make it to the comic shop tomorrow. I have a really cool Silver Age book that I have to go pick up tomorrow. So I'll be at least in one comic shop and be headed to Berkeley tomorrow to pick up a really cool Silver Age book that I put on hold. Put it on hold like 2 weeks ago, and then I started to travel. I had that, some things going on in my personal life that kind of took me off track. And the comic shop reached out to me and they were like, "Hey, so some other people are interested in this book. Do you still want it?" I was like, "Here's the money. tell them to stay away from my book. And so I sent that like a while ago. So I hope to be able to pick up the book tomorrow at some point and do a video to show you guys. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, there we go. No spoilers. No spoilers. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. We're hopefully not going to ruin it up in here. That was a lot of comments. Hold on. Let me see if I can make room here. So no progress on ASM run. No progress. Scrolling through Aaron Finkelstein. So for those folks that are just joining, because a couple of other people have popped in here, I'll regroup on the announcement in just a couple of moments so that everybody's on the same page and kind of know what's up. Crypt Keeper says he signed up. That's what's up. Thank you, brother. I definitely appreciate that. Let me see who else. Your comic book addiction podcast hit home. How do you practice restraint with comics? I have a stack that keeps growing and can't stop chasing them. Yeah. So the first thing is you have to admit you have a problem, right? And then you have to ask yourself, well, you should ask yourself this. Do you really have a problem? Do you really have a problem, right? Because if you're not neglecting anything, right? Bills are getting paid, children are eating, gas is in the car, right? The lights are on, right? If all that stuff is covered, you don't have a problem, my friend, right? But if those things aren't covered, right? But for me, it's honestly, I try to demonstrate self-control by keeping my comic funds separate from the funds of like other things, right? Because honestly, let's be honest. We love the hunt. We love the hunt. We love the comics. We love the thrill of finding that book and getting that book and taking that book home. We love that, right? But if you keep your money separate, right? This is family money. This is investment money. This is, savings money. And this is play money, right? Play money is just, we're going to spend it, right? We are going to spend the play. And if your play money is set aside in a separate account, I actually did a video on this. If it's set aside and that balance is zero, the restraint is right there, is zero. You know what I'm saying? So that's one way I demonstrate restraint is that I have that PayPal card, that PayPal debit card, and I sell books. It goes to PayPal. I have the debit card. I spend it. If that thing is zero, I'm done, right? And so that's one. The other way is I have a goal, right? I have a goal for what I'm trying to accomplish. It's a written goal, and I constantly reflect upon that goal. Am I achieving the objectives that I've identified for my collection? To the point that Matthew just asked me a second ago, am I making progress on my run of ASM? Because that's very important to me. And so I kind of keep myself in check by putting some parameters in place to help me stay focused, right? And it works for me. I think everyone has to find out what it is that's going to work for them to motivate them. But again, if bills are getting paid and all that good stuff, do you really have a problem? Let me see those. Comic Mike, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you. He says, how many copies of X-Force did you get, man? Like 2. I didn't go crazy. I didn't go crazy. No, I didn't go crazy. I've been pretty well behaved, I think. Partly because I've been traveling. And so I haven't been to, I hit a couple of shops when I was in New York. I didn't buy a single thing, but I wasn't on my home turf hunting. So I've been and I've been working a lot, and then, had a lot of personal stuff. So this has not been exactly hard for me as of late, because I've had so many other things to kind of focus on. So, so let me scroll through. Doing good. Just gave birth to, whoa. Oh, hit the pause button. Lowe says, doing well. The wife just gave birth to our 3rd child yesterday, a baby boy. Congrats, Lowe. That is all right, man. That's why we haven't seen you around. You've been sleep deprived and dealing with all this, family stuff. Congratulations, bro. That is awesome. That is awesome. Several of my friends are, I talked to one of my buddies. He says, yeah, our 1-year-old, she's doing well, but then we have this other baby on the way. I'm like, bro, you have a 1-year-old and another baby on the way. Okay, cool. Let's talk about it. No, seriously, congratulations, brother. There is no greater pleasure Then that right there, no greater pleasure, as my 2 kids just went to bed a short while ago. What is this? Allison, what's up? She says, I love Fallen Angels and was shocked by how good it was. Opened the book and on the first page thought the art was some, whoa, okay, that's what's up. Again, the cover that they showed, was a little bit of like Tokyo Drift to me. It was like a Tokyo Drift kind of cover. And I couldn't get a feel really for how good the artwork was going to be. But that gives me hope. Again, 2 people have made really solid comments about Fallen Angels. So I'm hoping when I go to pick this thing up tomorrow that I am pleasantly surprised. So scrolling down through the comments here, Eugene's like, I agree on Fallen Angels. Crypt is like, I love Fallen Angels. Oh man, let's not ruin it though. We're not going to ruin it. Scrolling down, I'm starting to invest in Marvel Spotlight number 32 for Spider-Woman. I know you're a big Spider-Man guy. What are your thoughts on Spider-Woman? So I have not made the investment in Marvel Spotlight 32. I have a healthy number of the Spider-Woman run. Actually, I think at one point I had 7 number ones of her solo title. I think I had like 7 copies, and I sold a lot of them off for a couple of bucks. I think I have like maybe 3 left or something like that. I got them as part of a lot purchase like a year ago or something like that. So I think Spider-Woman's dope. I don't know about, I've never really looked at Marvel Spotlight 32. There are so many other books that I would prioritize over that just because of my own personal preferences, right? But at the end of the day, if that's a character in a book that you think is worthwhile, then I think you go after it, man. I think you go after it and you go after it big. But I anything spider related, mutant related, I can get on board with, to be honest. So scrolling down through the comments here. Let me scrolling down. What is this? X-Force will be sure on my pull list, says Eugene, which I think is really, really cool. All right. So here, let me make this announcement one more time for some of the folks that have just flowed in. You guys know that I released a video earlier this week in which I demonstrated some of the features and functionality associated with Go Collect. The folks over at Go Collect kind of responded to that video that I released, and they were like, hey, so here's this code. I want to give you a code. And so they sent this code over to me. It is code Regie 1219 REGIE. This code, if you plug it into the gocollect.com website where you go to register, you can actually get a 30-day membership for free. This is their premium subscription service. You get it for free for the next 30 days. And if you sign up between now and like tomorrow morning when I get up to check my stuff, right? I am actually going to do a random.org thing for those people that have signed up on the community tab on a post that I will put up tonight. If you put your screen name into the comment section of that post, I will actually pull you into this random.org and I will be sending out to someone in the United States. Because again, mailing, cost of mail, blah, 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 blah. If you're in the United States, I will do a random.org and send out a stack of books to someone. These are books that have been sent over to me as an AOK to get back to the community. I will bundle them up and send them out to someone tomorrow morning. That is the goal. And so I want to show these folks over at Go Collect that, we mean business over here, that we take action, that people are engaged. And so I think if we show that, then we're more likely to get more opportunities down the road. So that's part of the reason why I'm doing it. And again, for the sake of transparency, I get $0 for you guys signing up for this code. This is something I think is cool. And I think it goes a long way to continuing to build a relationship with Go Collect. So hopefully folks will take advantage. And I think some people have already started, which I think is really fantastic. So, and we're actually going to do this on the honor system. So I'm not going to be checking anything. If your name is on that list when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to assume that you are a trustworthy person and you will be in the running. That's all there will be to it. All right. So what is this? Have you watched The Boys? Man, I finished The Boys on the first weekend. It dropped, Kyler. And it is dope. So I watched The Boys that opening weekend. I want to say it was like Vika. I think Vika may have given me a heads up about The Boys. So I binge watched that. I thought that was really good. I saw Raising Dion probably a couple of weeks after after the boys, and I enjoyed that. Issue 1 or episode 1 and 2 were a little rocky, but got better after that. I signed up for the Disney Plus thing several months ago so I can get that deal for like 3 years for $140 or something like that. So I signed up for that like couple of months ago, and maybe 2.5 or something like that. And so tonight I watched a couple of episodes of the X-Men. The animated series took me right back to my childhood, and I started watching Avengers Endgame, and so was watching all of that stuff this evening. Only finished 2 episodes of the X-Men, and at some point I'll probably finish Endgame as well. So there you go. So go to your dashboard, enter the code Reggie1219, says Nick. The thing is, Tina's like, you have great integrity. Here's the thing. If I tell you the truth, then I don't have to remember what to tell you. What I told you, I just tell you the truth. And it's just like, it is what it is. And by and large, like, I don't think people care if you make money as long as you're like honest about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I make money from CGC. People know that. I'm transparent about that. This thing, I don't get anything. And I think people are cool with it as long as you're like telling them what you're doing. So, have you checked that X-Force and X-Men yet? Yeah, Havoc is asking that question. So X-Force, definitely dope. I enjoyed it. We talked a little bit about it earlier in this episode right now, and then I talked about it. I want to say on the Ready, Set, Go preview show, I talked about it as well. The X-Men 2, I have not read. X-Men 1, I read. I thought it was X-Men was but X-Force was pretty dope. I enjoy X-Force 1. I enjoyed that. I think Excalibur was and New Mutants was worse than and I'm hearing good things about Fallen Angels, so we'll probably check that out tomorrow. Somebody just hit me with a super chat. Do I know Nick? There we go. I am so glad. Thank you, Nick. First of all, thank you for that. So glad that the interface that I use finally did this thing where I can actually see what's going on when people do super chats. So thank you, Nick. I definitely appreciate it. You are very welcome for the code, my man. And I want to say the membership's like $5. So it's a great amount of money you gave me. And it's a great amount for me to highlight what I think the Go Collect fee is per month. They pull it out of my PayPal monthly automatically, so I don't even pay attention. I want to say it's like $4.99 or something like that, but I definitely appreciate the super chat. So haven't gotten Disney Plus yet, says Hillbilly Comics. How you doing, bro? It's good to see you, man. Says but I'm happy enjoying the DC universe for now. Here's my thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. At some point we're gonna cut back, right? Because right now I'm doing Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus. I'm locked into that for the next 3 years, so we're not changing that. And then what else? I want to say we had a couple of other services. It seems like everyone and their mother is coming out with like a subscription or a streaming service. And so it's just like at some point, something has to give. I think my wife sent me a joke and it was like, so-and-so and so-and-so has streaming services. You guys need to work it out because I can't afford you all. So I think the thing is you have to draw a line somewhere in the sand and call it a day. What is this? Disney Plus shows. Oh, Apple Plus. I have free for a year because my wife bought me this cool laptop that I'm working on right now. So I'm actually probably going to go in the other room here in a little bit and watch C. Because I started binge watching that. C and The Morning Show are 2 awesome shows on Apple Plus. If you have Apple Plus, C and The Morning Show. C has Jason Momoa, dope. He's doing a really good job with this post-apocalyptic stuff. And then The Morning Show with Adam Carell, I think that's his name, the 40-year-old virgin. I don't know his name. He's in that. And the girl from Friends. I can't think of her name either, but Rachel from France. They're doing a really good job on that show. So check that out if you get a chance. Scrolling down, what I missed, someone said update on something. Any updates on Garage? No updates, because part of the reason is I was set back for 2 weeks with all of my travel and the stuff that was happening in my personal life. And then there were all of these cons that are happening. So there's like a comic swap down in Campbell this weekend. I want to say there's a comic show, a Comic-Con in Oakland this weekend as well. It's my first weekend, kind of sort of with my family in like 2 weeks. So I'm probably not going to be doing much of anything. I tried to tell my boy I was going to go to the comic shop in Berkeley and was trying to convince him. And he's like, no, Dad, we should go to a playground. So, so I'll probably go to a playground, slide by the comic shop for like 15 minutes and then head to do something else with the family. So no update just yet. It is coming up. We're going to do it at some point, maybe between the Christmas and Thanksgiving time frame. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Definitely stay tuned for that. Surely not the only one who immediately, that was the only section I've gone to. The Marvel section was the only section. I think it is the third chevron. I don't know what the other two chevrons on either side were, but I think it's the third chevron was the Marvel. That is the only chevron that I've actually seen. So there you go. There's the pricing. There you go. $4.99 or $64.99 for the year. I think I did the $4.99. They just pulled it out automatically. I didn't even know there was an annual option. So maybe I'll sign up for that. Ruben, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Aaron Finkelstein, thank you, bro. I definitely appreciate you signing up using that code, my man. And again, for everyone that is signing up with the Go Collect code of Regie 1219, I will be putting a post up as soon as I finish rambling on this live stream where you can plug in your screen name into this post, and then I'm going to do the random.org tomorrow morning and hook somebody up. Florence, how you doing? It's been a while. It's good to see you. What is this? I posted it up on my, I was watching the Disney, the Disney Plus streaming service, and I posted up the intro to the X-Men that I was watching, and several people immediately responded back. I am watching the same thing right now. I think they said they had like 10 million people or something like that signed up, and I absolutely believe it because I was one of them. There's a nice sharing of responsibility right there for all these subscription services. That's what's up. Reg, do you think they grade cases that they sell for comics? Reg, what do you think of the graded cases they have? I don't quite follow that comment. I might need to have that one repeated so I can actually follow that one. No, actually, for me, I actually did the full annual thing. I think I paid $140 for Disney streaming for the next 3 years. I think I'm locked in for like the next 3 years or something like that. I can't remember what the monthly was, but I think it was like $140 or something like that I paid, and I'm basically done. I am not a Star Wars guy at all. I am a Star Trek guy. Star Trek all the way. Oh, here we go. There's another super chat. Modius, I think that's how you say that. Thank you, brother. I definitely appreciate that. He says he got the Go Collect going on. Thank you. I definitely appreciate the super chats. You guys are awesome for that. All of the money goes back into the channel so I can buy comics and do videos and all that kind of stuff. But I definitely appreciate that. Very, very nice of you and Nicholas for hooking me up. Yes, they are. And Matthew's like, the streaming services are multiplying exponentially. Yes, they are. And they need to figure it out and consolidate. Somebody needs to gobble somebody up and bring all this stuff together. That's all that I'm saying. Hulu, Disney Plus streaming, they need to figure it out because it's the same company. Virtually 60% of Hulu, I think, is owned by Disney. Figure it out. Figure it out. Miss Crow, there you go. Steve Carell, there you go. You guys know I don't know celebrities, so I always need a little bit of help like from that stuff. So I definitely appreciate that. What is this? Hillbilly says, honestly, I'm going to end up cutting back. I got Netflix, Hulu, DC Universe for now, soon adding Disney Plus. So we'll see. Yeah. I've heard good things about the Titan show. I've heard very good things about that. I have not gotten around to that. Oh, here. So the code, somebody's asking for the code. Let me throw this up real quick so you guys can see the code. Where is that screen? There we go. That is the code right there. It is Regie 1219. My assumption is that this thing expires on 1219, but it is REGIE 1219 is the code that you need to plug in to get your 30-day free subscription to Go Collect, where you have access to all the features and functionality that I showed in the video, right? So if you have not watched the video, you may want to go back and watch the video that is here on YouTube where you can see all of this cool stuff that they actually have going on, and then go ahead and sign up for that thing. Scrolling down through this thing. There you go. You guys are on it, man. You guys are on it. Dope people. You guys are good people. Mother Goose, how you doing? I hope we didn't crash Go Collect. Well, hey, if we crash Go Collect, that is their problem. Says he's getting a 505 error. That is not good. That is not good. 15 minutes, Reggie. We need to do a haul video. I've heard good things about the Mandalorian. People are really excited about that. So I'm not a Star Wars guy, but you know, it's one of those things. Sooner or later, you'll mess around, click the button, go ahead and watch it. You'll probably enjoy it, right? That'll be me right there. Scrolling down. So I don't have any information. No, you told me about this. You're one of the people that told me about it. It's I think it's on Instagram. If you go to Shortboxed, I think Shortboxed on Instagram, they actually have a post up about the thing in Campbell. I actually didn't pull it down or anything, but I think Shortboxed is actually sponsoring this thing. So if you go to Shortboxed, you should be able to. It's like a black and white image about this swamp. And I believe it was Campbell. So you may want to check that out and check it out. So a couple of people are getting some errors over here. That is not a good thing. Hopefully Go Collect will get it together. Hopefully they have some IT guy over there. Oh, here we go. Here, I was waiting for somebody to bring this one up. So we want to talk about this one real quick. I actually put a post up on the community tab. I have to apologize to everybody. I was basically taken out of commission for a little while here with you know, the personal stuff and with the 2 weeks of travel. I have sent an email to the printer. I also called her this evening. I was like, look, I have people's money. I don't like holding people's money. I need you to let me know what's going on with these shirts so that I can either send people these shirts, well, give them a realistic update on when I can send these shirts, or so I can issue refunds to people. So if there is anybody that is watching this right now that is like, yo, you got my money, it's held up, let me know, send me an email. I will immediately refund your cash to you because I don't like being in the position that I'm in right now. So if anyone wants a refund, no hard feelings on my part. You send me an email, you send me a message on Instagram. I will return your money to you. No hard feelings, no questions asked. So just let me know. And I don't think, Aaron, that you were looking for that, but I want to express that for anybody that is watching this video right now, that is one of those folks that actually sent me money for t-shirts that I have yet to send, you know, and yeah. Yeah. So here we go. That is true. They should probably do that. But yeah, I think if they were to combine it, I think that would definitely be a cool thing. Unless, again, they only own 60% of the service. So maybe they can't necessarily combine it, or maybe they're going to try to do something where they kind of split some things off between the two. So maybe that's part of it. Maybe they're going to do more of the adult stuff, if you will, on Hulu, and then the more pristine stuff over on Disney. But with that said, they actually issued a statement, I want to say, at least I heard on the radio, that Disney issued a statement about some of the content and some of the older videos and movies and things like that that they actually have on their channel or on the Disney Plus, that not all of those movies and things like that have been updated to be more politically correct. And so they were like, check it out. There's some content that could be insensitive, right? And so they did the right thing. They gave people a heads up that there are some stereotypical things that are in some of these old movies that we probably grew up watching and did not think about at all at the time, but now in our current environment, might get a screw face, right? People might be like, "Ooh, whoa, I don't think you can say that." So let me see. Yeah, what is this? Wow, yo, I'm definitely a fan of Star Trek. I actually started watching the original Star Trek from episode 1. This was several years ago. I literally watched it from the pilot with Pike, Captain Pike, all the way through. Watched it all the way through, the tribbles, the whole 9 yards. I actually started watching Star Trek: The Next Generation from episode 1 and watched that pretty much all the way through. Deep Space Nine, Voyager. Some of these were more recent. Like I literally was watching these that not that many months ago, watching Voyager and Deep Space Nine from episode 1. So I'm definitely a Star Trek fan, have been for a very, very, very long time. So not into Star Wars, Star Trek. Sign me up for that one. So scrolling down through here, that's a problem, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, this right here is a problem because I want a CEPA card, but I will not sign up for CBS's streaming service. I will not. I will boot. No, I'm not gonna say that. No, I won't say that in public. I won't say it in public. Hawkeye, how you doing, bro? It is good to see you, my friend. It is good to see you. Scrolling down through some of the comments here. What is this? Disney Plus. Disney Plus did what? The predictions. I think they did 10 million, Ace. I think they did 10 million, right? In like the first week or something like that. Oh my goodness. This dude. Everybody stand up. Everybody. You need to stand up. TJ, the Slab Dragon is here. TJ is up to 1,200 slabs in Go Collect. TJ, didn't you tell me they had to expand things so that you could actually add more to your database because they didn't think anybody would have that many slabs? Clearly, they had not heard of the Slab Dragon, but Go Collect clearly stepped up. Oh, yeah, I think it is tomorrow. The comic swap is tomorrow. The in Campbell. And I honestly want to say that the Comic-Con in Oakland is probably tomorrow as well. I want to say that that's tomorrow as well. I don't think that I'm going to be at either one, to be honest with you. So wait till you're kidding. Man, Brian, you already know what's going to happen. Right? We'll have the WWE streaming service. If they're like, Daddy, they get, you already know what's going to happen. Yeah. So we'll have to cut something else on my side. Like Dad will be in pain for his stuff, but the kids will get what they want. So scrolling down, you guys are getting a lot of error messages. So I may try to send these guys. I don't think they're going to see it. I can apologize on their behalf, but yeah, I'm sorry you guys are experiencing some technical difficulties with Go Collect. Clearly, they were not anticipating comic book soldiers swarming the website. I would say give it a couple of minutes, give it a refresh, give it a moment, and then try it again. Hopefully it resolves itself. And maybe what I'll do is I won't flip the switch in the morning as early as I'd anticipated. Maybe I'll do it a little bit later to give some of these technical issues an opportunity to kind of work themselves out, because what's the point in doing a contest if people can't, have a real opportunity to actually enter it and win it? You know what I'm saying? So bear with me, guys, and I'll try to delay this thing just a little bit. So let me show you guys, what do we have down here? So I think this is this the right book? Yeah, this is the Go Collect book for the week, because we are all about Go Collect right now. This is the book that is going to be given away this week as part of the Go Collect giveaway. So you have an opportunity to still watch the videos that are on the channel right now. And in one of those videos, I give you a code in which you use that code to actually go over to the community tab. You find the post where I'm talking about this book right here, X-Men number 95. You plug in that information, and then this book could potentially be yours on Sunday, right? So all you do is you find the video, you find the code, you plug it in, you tune into the Ready, Set, Go preview show, and then you might get this book. So this is X-Men number 95 and 9.0 with white pages. This is the death of Thunderbird. It is also the third appearance of the X-Men. So there you go. That is the book that is going to be given away this week. So definitely stay tuned for that. Oh, what is this? He says I have 19 slabs, and already my wife is making the comment that I can't read them. Well said, but you tell her they are well preserved. That's what you tell her. Daniel's throwing down the gauntlet. He says it can't be theirs if it's already mine. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So let me scroll up, see if I missed anything. The humanity. So a couple of people are still getting into work. Maybe they will learn a lesson, right? Maybe Go Collect will learn a lesson that when they send me something, we make magic happen, right? We make magic happen and we break the internet. That comic book soldiers broke the internet, hashtag giving game. Yeah, a couple of people are. Some people it seems to be working for, others it seems to not be working for. So just hit a refresh, and hopefully it'll resolve itself in just a second. So with that, I think I'm going to wrap this thing up here. I'll show you guys. I'll do a quick screen here real quick and show you guys. This is. Can I show this? Can I show that? There we go. So I'll show this screen one more time. So this is the screen that you're going to be looking for when you head over to Go Collect to plug in that code Regie1219. This is the code that you're actually going to, or this is the page that you're actually going to find, and you basically want to register for an account. You plug in a couple of pieces of information about yourself, and then that last thing, that coupon code that you need is actually this code right here, which is Regie1219. You plug that in, and then you'll be good to go. And so again, at some point tomorrow, I will pull all the names that are on the post, and then we'll give away a stack of books. And what I'll probably do is just give away a nice little stack of raw books. It'll be an assortment of stuff. I don't know what it'll be, but there's lots of books down here at my ankle that people have given me to kind of give back. And so we'll do something really cool. All right. So White Whale. So here's the thing. My man, White Whale, my man moved down to Florida, and this guy goes on the Instagrams. This guy goes on the Instagrams, and he holds up three books. He holds up 2 fantastic copies of Daredevil #1. He holds up a gorgeous copy of X-Men #1. I sent him a message. I say, bro, those are some dope books. He says, yeah, there's an even higher grade of X-Men #1 over here. It's probably 7.5. And I'm like, wow, now you're just rubbing it in. White Whale, it is good to see you, bro. I absolutely love this guy. I think he is a fantastic guy. And I saw him on Instagram over the last couple of days looking happy. And at the end of the day, that's what you want for your friends. You want your friends, whether you ever meet them in person or not, you want your friends to be happy. And he has many reasons to smile. 1 is Daredevil #1, 2 is Daredevil #1, and 3 is X-Men #1. Then there's some other things that he should be happy about. But White Whale, it is good to see you, bro. I'm glad to see that you are doing well. So, and I'm not just saying this because I want to get a discount on that X-Men #3 that I need for my run. I'm not just saying it because of that. That's not, but it'd be nice. Yeah. Oh, what is it? What do I get to do? What do you get with the coupon? So with the coupon, what you get is you actually get a 30-day free membership to Go Collect, right? So you basically get access to their premium service where you get to look up all of the prices that you want to look up. I don't know I've as soon as I basically became aware of Go Collect, I basically signed up for it, right? Because I was looking at Go Collect and GPA analysis, and I was comparing those two. And I basically immediately signed up for Go Collect. So I'm not really sure what you see with the free membership, but I do know that when you use this discount code Regie1219 and you actually sign up, you get 30 days of everything, right? So the blog post, the speculative blog posts that get put up, you get access to all of the pricing data and all that good stuff, right? So if you go back and you watch the video that I released earlier this week, I basically demonstrate various features and functionality associated with Go Collect. If you get this free premium membership for the next 30 days for free, you basically will have access to all that stuff that I actually show you in that video. So there you go. That's what you get. And then if you sign up using that code and you go to the community tab in about 20 minutes and you plug in your screen name, you might actually have an opportunity to win a stack of books from me, because I'm actually going to be doing a random.org drawing in the morning, and I'll be sending out a stack of books to someone in the US. You have to be in the US because I'm not made of money. So if you are in the US, you sign up based upon the honor system, you can get a stack of books from me. All right. So I'm going to wrap this thing up. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me like impromptu on a Friday night. Hope that you guys enjoyed the live stream. I hope you enjoyed this announcement. I think it's a really cool thing. And again, hopefully people will continue to sign up despite some of the technological challenges that some people seem to be having. I want to thank you guys, not just for hanging out with me, but also for just the responsiveness, right? I throw something out there. You guys are like, yep, we're going to support it. Yep, we're going to do it. I appreciate that. That does not go unnoticed by me. If you guys need to reach out to me, feel free to do so on Instagram at RegieCollects, or you can find me at RegieCollects@gmail.com if you want to use long form. But I definitely want to encourage you to try Instagram first, because that way I can respond to you in text and also in video format. It makes it a little bit easier for me to get back to folks in a timely manner. But thank you for hanging out. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care.